Chapter 2 Windows 7. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to describe features of Windows 7, manage files and folders, change the view of the files and folders, group files and folders, describe libraries in Windows 7. An operating system gives the computer the ability to interact with the user. It manages computer's memory, controls hardware and software, and helps the CPU in processing. DOS, Windows, Linux are some examples of operating systems. Windows is the most popular operating system. It is user-friendly, graphical, colorful, and has different menus. You can run more than one application software at a time. You can easily organize, search, move and copy files and folders. Let us learn about some features of Windows 7. Features of Windows 7. Windows 7 was created in 2009. This version is much different from its predecessors, Windows XP, and is advanced too. Some of its features are as follows. It has new themes, desktop backgrounds and screensavers. It has a new Start button and a Start menu. The Jump List feature lets you view the recently opened files when you right-click on the program icon on the taskbar. No more! Bill Gates founded the world's largest software business, Microsoft, with Paul Allen. The gadgets provide information and are fun to use. The Show Desktop button on the taskbar minimizes all open windows and displays the desktop. The Sticky Notes lets you put reminder notes on the monitor. The Shake Windows feature quickly minimizes every open window except the one you shake. To keep a window open, drag or shake its title bar back and forth quickly. Files and folders. When you save your work in any program such as Paint or MS Word, a file is created. It can be saved on the hard disk or any other storage device. When you save a file, you need to give a name to it. A file name consists of two parts, the name of the file and the extension. Different files are represented by different icons. For example, the icon of a Paint file looks different from that of MS Word file. Double-clicking on these icons would open that file or folder. All the related files can be stored at one place called a folder. A folder is a place that stores files and other folders. A folder is created to organize files on a computer. A folder is also represented by an icon. Look at some icons of different files and folders given below. Files, folders. Managing files and folders. A program called Windows Explorer lets you manage files and folders on your computer. It helps you see how the files are organized. You can also copy, move, rename, group and change the view of files and folders in Windows Explorer. Opening Windows Explorer. To open Windows Explorer, follow these steps. Click on the Start button. Click on All Programs. Click on Accessories. Click on Windows Explorer. Let us get familiar with different parts of Windows Explorer window. Toolbar, Address bar, Search box, File list pane, Status bar, Navigation pane, Back button, Forward button. The Windows Explorer window is divided into two parts, left pane and right pane. The left pane is called the Navigation pane. It displays a list of storage media of your computer or the list of folders in that storage media. The right pane is called the File list pane. It displays the contents of the current hard disk or folder selected in the left pane. Click on the hard disk name to open its contents in the right pane. Creating a new file. To create a new file, follow these steps. Right-click on the blank area in the File List pane. Click on New. Choose the type of file from the right-click menu. A new file will be created. Give a name to the file and press the Enter key. Creating a new folder. To create a new folder, follow these steps. Click on New Folder on the toolbar in the Windows Explorer window. Give a name to the folder and press the Enter key to create a new folder. Smart tip: you can also create a folder or a file on the desktop. Right-click on the desktop and click on New. Then click the type of file or on folder from the sublist. Renaming a file or a folder. You can rename the file or folder as per your choice. To rename a file or a folder, follow these steps. Click on the file or folder to select it. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Rename. Give a new name and press the Enter key to rename the folder. Deleting a file or a folder. To delete a file or a folder, follow these steps. Click on the file or folder to select it. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Delete. Delete folder dialog box appears. Click on Yes to confirm deletion. Smart tip: you can also use the shortcut menu to delete or rename a file or folder. Right-click on the selected folder or file and choose the Rename or Delete options as required. Keyboard shortcut: rename a file or a folder. Select the file or the folder and press F2. Restoring deleted files or folders. Restore means to bring back. You can restore your file or folder even after you have deleted it. All the files and folders you delete move to the recycle bin. The recycle bin icon is present on the desktop. When you restore these files and folders, they move back to the location from where they were deleted. To restore a file or a folder, follow these steps. Double-click on the recycle bin icon on the desktop. Click on the file or folder you want to restore. Click on Restore this item on the toolbar. Copying a file or a folder. To copy a file or a folder from one location to another, follow these steps. Click on the file to select it. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Copy. Open the folder where you want the file to be copied. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Paste to copy the file to the desired location. Keyboard shortcuts: Cut, Ctrl+X. Copy, Ctrl+C. Paste, Ctrl+V. Moving a file or a folder. You can also move a file or a folder from one location to another. For example, let us move a file named Jupiter present in Planets folder to My Pictures folder. The above screen shows the steps to move a file or a folder. Click on the file to select it. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Cut. Open the folder where you want to move it. Click on Organize on the toolbar. Click on Paste. The chosen file is moved to another location. Selecting multiple files or folders. To select a file or a folder, you need to click on it. You can also select multiple files and folders at a time. To select adjacent files or folders, click on the first file or folder and then press and hold the Shift key. Then click on the last file or folder. To select non-adjacent files or folders, click on the first file or folder and then press and hold the Control key. Then click on the files and folders you want to select. Keyboard shortcut. To select all files and folders, Ctrl+A. Changing the view of files and folders. Windows 7 provides many different ways to view files or folders in Windows Explorer. These views change the preview of all the files and folders. Click on the drop-down arrow on the Change Your View button in the toolbar and choose the type of view. Grouping files and folders. Grouping arranges the files and folders into different sections depending on the type of grouping you need. The screen shows the steps to group files and folders. Right-click on the empty area. Click on Group By option from the shortcut menu. Choose from the Group By options. Fact box. You can also sort the files and folders using Sort By option in the shortcut menu. This will arrange them in a sequential order on the basis of the type of grouping you choose. There are 4 Group By options: Name, Date Modified, Type, and Size. Grouped by Name. Grouped by Type. Libraries in Windows 7. Windows 7 has a new feature called Libraries. Libraries help you to manage your files in a better way. Libraries is a collection of files and folders. These files and folders can be located in different drives and locations on your computer. It does not create shortcut to these files. It just displays all these files at one place. Windows 7 comes with 4 default libraries: Documents, Music, Pictures and Videos. These are shown on the left panel of every Windows Explorer window. You can click on the Libraries icon on the Windows Explorer navigation to open libraries.